What's up, guys? Today I'm going to be reviewing my watch. This is the Countycom Maratac Pilot Automatic Watch. And first I'm just going to show you, obviously I'll take it off in a second here, but I just want to show you on my wrist to see, how it kind of wears. It's nice. It's an all black and stainless watch, so it's pretty tactical. That word gets thrown out quite a bit. But anyway, I like it. I think it's a snazzy looking watch. It is a large watch, and it is a man's watch. If you're into those little tiny watches, then this is definitely not for you. It's definitely on the large side. But anyway, there it is on the wrist. And you can see I'm doing this review at 1 o'clock. It's a Sunday. And I have other stuff to do today, but I wanted to get this video done. Mainly because, well, two things. First off, I've been wearing this for a long time now. Ever since I traded my my Trinium Field watch, I wanted to replace it. I replaced it with this at the time, and it has been fantastic. I really like this watch quite a bit. I wear it in pretty much all my reviews because it's just on me every day. It's part of my EDC. And by the way, I will do another EDC update soon. I don't normally end up mentioning the watch, so that's why a lot of people, ask me about it. But I guess it is part of my everyday carry gear. But anyway, this watch review has been requested specifically by one person who's been very patient, and he's been requesting it for a long time now. But as I do with all my gear, I have to actually try it out, and I have to test it, and I have to use it. I can't just do a review when the thing's brand new, because I don't really know anything about it. I mean, yeah, I could tell you specifications on it, I could tell you details, and I could tell you my thoughts and opinions as to what it's going to be like. But don't you guys really want to know what it is like, not what I think it's going to be like? So that's why I have to wait for reviews. Now, I did want to wait specifically a little bit longer for this review because as of right now, April 2011, you can't buy this. It's out of stock. There's only one place that sells it, and that is Countycom. And like most of their stuff on their website, it's their government contracts. It's stuff that the government said, here, make this, or find someone to make this for us. This is what we want. And it's limited, and it's not found anywhere else. And again, this is the majority of the stuff, not everything, but the majority of what Countycom offers. And you don't know if it's ever going to come back. They may not ever make this watch ever again. You just have no idea. It's estimated that if they do come back, it'll probably come back in August 2011. So that's why I was kind of hesitant in doing the review, because people who watch this, they might be interested in the watch and they want to buy it, but they can't. They literally just can't buy it anywhere. So you're going to have to either wait for this, or you have to find someone who already owns one and buy it from them. But anyway, I've been getting a lot of requests, not just from this one individual, but from many other people who say, please just show us the watch, tell us what you're wearing, give us a review on it. So that's why I'm doing it. But unfortunately, it's somewhat of a tease in that, like I said, you just can't go buy it. But anyway, I'm going to do the review anyway, so you guys have an idea what it is. At least you'll know. And if you do find it somewhere, then you have an idea if you're interested or not. But anyway, like I said, this is the Maratac Pilot Watch. It's an automatic watch. What that means, if you're not into watches, is that it does not take a battery. It's self-winding, okay? But with movement. There's two ways you can wind this watch. In other words, to keep it powered so it actually keeps accurate time. One is by natural movement, okay? Just by moving your hand around throughout the day, doing whatever you have to do, it winds the watch. Now, I'm not sure if you can hear this, but if I give it a quick little jolt, there's a piece in there that kind of spins around, and it winds it. Now I'm going to see if I can get by the speaker here and you can hear this. Well, I don't know if you heard or not, but anyway, from movement it will wind it, and it will keep it wound, so it does keep accurate time. Now the thing is, if you do not move, or if you don't wear it for a day or two, how does it get wound? Won't it lose its time? And yes, it will. So if you're not going to use the watch, you can, if you're really into watches and you want to invest the money, they make watch cases for automatic watches that you'll strap it in there, and every so often, or I don't know how exactly they work, but they'll actually like shake and vibrate, and they will wind your watch for you when you're not wearing them. But those cases could be pretty expensive. I think they start at like $50 or maybe even $30 or $40, but they go up to the hundreds of dollars. And those are really meant for people who invest, thousands into watch collections. But basically, if you're just average Joe and you like the watch, but you're not really into watches and you don't want to invest money in a case like that, let's say you don't want to wear the watch for the day. If you unscrew the crown, okay, so where it's unscrewed from the case, it kind of pops out one little notch there. before you pull it out, if you pull it out all the way, it'll change the time. Okay, that's how you adjust your time. But if you leave it in the, the one click position, once it pops out, and you turn it, hopefully you guys can hear that. That's how you can manually wind this watch. Okay, so let's say if I didn't wear this watch all day today, when I get home, I would basically pop that out and I would give it maybe like 15-20 turns, and that's enough. You don't have to go crazy. That's going to keep it wound enough to last another 24 hours or 2 days or 3 days, whatever it is. So just every so often, you just have to wind it. Not a big deal. And then you push down the crown, and there's a screw tube in there, which what keeps the crown on. And you just crank it down until it won't move anymore. And then you have to make sure it's all the way down because you want to make sure it is water resistant. And I'll go over that in a second here. But anyway, that's how you manually wind the watch. Okay, so how does this watch get powered? There's no battery whatsoever. Either one, by movement, just from wearing the watch and going throughout your day. And two, by manually winding it. I guess the third option is to get some kind of an automatic case for your watch that will do it for you. But like I said, not everyone wants to invest that much money into a holder for your watch. I certainly don't. But anyway, so that's how it works. That's how it's powered. Let me get through the specifications for all the watch guys. I mean, most of us aren't really going to care about this stuff, to be honest. You're just going to want to hear my opinion and the price. But for any watch aficionados, they're going to want every single detail. So I'll do my best to give you, the rundown of some of the specifications for this watch. So first off, the case. The case here is a piece of steel. It is from a solid piece of steel, a billet. It's milled out from 3/16 series stainless steel. And the dial here, in other words the black part, is a matte finish black. And it has Super Luminova C3 coloring, which is the glow-in-the-dark portions, the numbers and markings. Also, the hands on here are also has that Super Luminova C3. And it's a green, and basically what happens is it's powered by light. I have a flashlight here to give you a quick extreme demo of it. But basically, when you wear the watch inside, whether it's light bulb lighting, indoor lighting or natural light, the light itself will kind of charge the glow in the dark, and then once it gets dark out, you'll be able to see it. But it doesn't last forever. I mean, you need the light to actually charge it. It's not like it has tritium. Tritium will stay lit no matter what. But you do need light to charge it. If you take a flashlight just for a second here and just run across the face, you'll see that glows quite a bit. Alright, so you get a really, really bright, glow in the dark. Now, I personally, this is my method of charging it real quick. Now, it's not like, one of those watches where you push the button and you get the backlit or anything. But, I'll give you a perfect example of how I actually use this and need to light it. When I'm taking my walk at night, just walk around the neighborhood for exercise or whatever, I always have my flashlight with me or some kind of flashlight. So if I need to know what time it is, I'll just kind of break it out. And if it's pitch black, it's hard to see. So I literally just grab my light, turn it on for 2 seconds, just like that. Alright, put my light away, and then I have a perfect illumination. And this will last like this for about 5 or 6 minutes. Okay, so it just gives me a quick reference so I can glance at my watch to see how long it's taken me and that kind of thing. So, just to show you, that's how that works. It is glow in the dark, but you do need light to actually charge it. Okay, so if this watch was in a drawer in the pitch black for hours on end, and you go to take it out and it's now still pitch black at night or inside or whatever, you're not going to be able to see it. You do need light to charge that. So, anyway, the movement in here is a Japanese 8245 automatic movement. What does that mean to me? Nothing, because I don't know that much about watches. But for a watch guy, they'll understand what that means. Like I said, the average viewer, you're not really going to know. It's kind of a middle ground. It's not that, $30,000 movement, but it's not cheap either. It has a decent movement in it, and it is very reliable. And I can tell you from personal use in the last couple months that it's been spot on as far as time. And I always correspond my watch to my cell phone, which has a satellite time, which is always accurate, and it's been dead on. And like I said, if one day I don't use it, or if I'm not that active that day, I do pull out the crown here and just give it a couple turns, every now and then, just to wind it up. But it's been very accurate. It's been a great watch. I'm gonna go continue the specs in just a second here, because I'm about 10 minutes and I don't want the camera to shut off. Okay, water resistance. I was telling you before, if you unscrew the crown to wind it or to change the time, you have to crank it back down. Once it's all the way down, it is sealed in there, so there's no water cannot get in there. This is rated at a 10 ATM water resistance, and what that means for the layman, or for the, again, non-watch aficionados, that means that you can get this wet. You can wear this when you're doing the dishes, you can wear this in the shower, you can go swimming with it, you can stand out in the rain with it all day long. It is not rated to go underwater to a certain depth, such as scuba diving, whether it's intermediate or professional. So basically, you'll never have to worry about this getting wet unless you literally are a scuba diver, or if you go under the water, say more than 30 meters or so, which most of us, I would say the average person watching this video, will never experience, including myself. So I do everything with this watch on. I do the dishes, you know, I don't take a shower with the watch, but I could if I wanted to. Swimming, you don't have to worry about it. So like I said, for the majority of people who are going to own this watch, you don't have to worry about it getting wet, which is a good thing. It's not going to break. The glass on here, you can see we have a nice thick dome, and that is sapphire crystal. It's good, you know, scratch resistance, and I've been using this every single day, and there's really, if there are scratches, they're so fine that I can't pick up on them. Let me give you a close look at this, by the way, the face here. You'll see the second hand is a sweeping second hand. That's that second little dial in there. So that's just our seconds. It does not click. It's just a constant sweep, which I really like. I've always preferred that over something that clicks, you know, like click, 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 or, you know, just kind of ticks. This one sweeps. It's very nice, and like I said, it's extremely accurate. This watch does come with a this band that's on here, which is a 22 millimeter wide band, and this one's just a black mil-spec one with those stainless buckles on it, which I really like. I think it completes the overall look with the black and stainless steel. I think it looks really nice, but it's very secure, and this nylon, you know, this super heavy duty, I think it's 1,000 denier. Don't quote me on it, but it is super, you know, rugged, and it's really comfortable on the hand. You can see how this passes through the back here. It's very simple. If you wanted to change this out, you can actually just pull it through, but if you want to take the pins out, just push on the end. They pop in and out. It's really easy to change the band if you're one of those people that kind of want to change it for the occasion. If you happen to be wearing a green uniform or some kind of green outfit or something, you want to change the band to a green one just so everything matches, if you're that kind of person, then you can easily do it, which is really cool. It's not very involved whatsoever. It is a big face on this. It's 46 millimeters wide, which is fairly large. Like I said, it's a men's watch. I guess a woman can wear this. It's not, I mean, some women like larger watches too, but that is an important note because some people do not like large watches. If you don't like a big, large watch, this is definitely not for you. I don't want you to get confused whatsoever. I don't want someone to end up getting one of these or looking for one and then going, oh man, this thing's too big. It is. It's a large watch. You know what? I should have grabbed something else to compare it to, but I don't have anything on hand right now. But, yeah, it's got a big face on it, and it definitely stands out. Weight on this is, on my scale altogether, it's just over 3 ounces. It's 3.1 ounces with the band. Okay, and the band, you know, I figured I'd weigh it with that because this is what it comes with, and that stainless steel on there makes it a little bit heavier. But you figure it's the same weight as your average pocket knife. You know, give or take a couple ounces or so, but, you know, or a fraction of an ounce. It's not really light, but to be honest, with this band, it's very comfortable. I notice it's on, but it's not cumbersome. It doesn't fatigue me. It doesn't make me sore or tired or anything. It's not that heavy. So I don't really think you have to worry about weight. But like I said, it's on the larger side, and it's not super lightweight either. So if you're one of those people that, you know, maybe extremely active, or if you're a big outdoorsman, it may not be the perfect watch for you, but for my needs, it's absolutely perfect. It's classy. It kind of goes with everything. I can wear this if I'm out in the woods, you know, or I can wear it to, you know, to a nice restaurant. It just kind of goes. It's perfect for all around, you know, for the look and for the function. I absolutely love this watch. I do miss my field watch. I thought it was really cool. I really liked it. The field watch is definitely a lighter weight, cheaper watch, but and there's nothing wrong with it. It's awesome. It's really cool. In fact, I would suggest watching that review too, because you may want that one for a variety of reasons. But if you want something a little bit flashier, you want something automatic. Some people do prefer the automatic watches. as opposed to ones that take batteries. And in my opinion, like I said, just overall a little bit classier, just a little bit nicer. This is a great option, but unfortunately, you're probably gonna have to wait now until August to find one. Price on this is $195. It comes with the band and with a watch taco, which I don't have in front of me, but basically it's a nylon case for this for storage. But it's a fantastic watch, and I really think it's worth every penny. This watch will last you the rest of your life as long as you take care of it. You don't crush it with anything. I think it'd be pretty hard to damage this. I mean, I'm not delicate with this watch. I smack it around. I do all kinds of crap. It's a user watch for me. It's not that $30,000 Rolex to be afraid to scratch. I mean, it's my watch. Whatever I'm doing, if it bumps into something, if I drop it, big whoop-de-doo. I pick it up, I put it back on. But it's been fantastic. I love the way it looks. I love the way it feels, and I love, most importantly, that it keeps the correct time. So, anyway, just another option out there. Again, I apologize if this is somewhat of a tease, because they are currently out of stock, but hopefully, when they come back in, I would suggest, there's a million watches out there. You don't necessarily have to get this one, but if you like this particular watch, and you do find them if they are back in stock, I would definitely recommend picking it up while you can, because like I said, most of the items that are over at CountyCom, they're government-issued contracts for certain pieces of gear, and there's no guarantee they will ever be made again. So get them while you can. But anyway, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed the review. One particular person, like I said, out there has been asking me almost daily, well, I wouldn't say daily, but at least once or twice a week since I first showed this like months ago. And he's been waiting very, very patiently for this, and I want to do this video specifically for him, but again, for the others who have asked as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed the review, and I thank you for watching. Take care.